get everything to work, but I think we're good. Let me bring you guys over here. Give me 1 second. I need to slightly adjust the right ear, I think. Alright, I think that sounds better now. You guys might hear in the distance my cats grooming themselves. They just had a little snack. Ren requested that they be in the room with me tonight, but yeah. Did you win? I did. I am triumphant. I was trying to make it so that this timer resets. I was trying to get a working timer in general, and it was really fighting me, so. Speaking of, let me turn this on just so I can, like. Here we go. Make that section. But yeah, I wanted a working timer for our screen so I could keep track of everything. I also was trying to make it so that the trigger doesn't make noise. However, I couldn't do that until I got to this page, I think. So, I don't think it's gonna make noise, but just in case, let me see. I have it muted just in case. There we go. Perfect. Hi everyone. It's ASMR time. I feel like we haven't done ASMR in so long. Hi JP, hi Warden, hi Octo. Buddy, thank you so much for the 14 months. Lily. Oh boy. Is there any triggers you'd like? Thank you for over a year of being subbed. Anyone who subscribed earlier too. If there's anything you'd like off our menu. Here we go. Oh, it's Foxthane's birthday. Happy freaking birthday to Foxthane. Alright, I think everything's good. I made my tea for my throat. I have all of my triggers ready. I got the timer to work, and it should work for every stream from here on out. I can open up channel points too after we've gotten everything requested. Hair play, sure. Hair play has been requested. The reason why I wanted to get the timer to work was so I could keep track of when triggers are meant to be done. That way I can keep up with stuff more often. Corin. Oh, Corin. Mama was gonna set this up so you can sleep on here if you wanted. Hold on. Here, baby. Pipe cleaner, sure. Sorry, I'm just moving some stuff really quickly for my cat. Corin. There you go, buddy. Pipe cleaner has been requested. Let me add that. There we go. Alright, did we have any other trigger requests? Isn't this background so peaceful? I love this one. I haven't used it in a minute, or I don't know if the background music is too loud actually. Chat, is the background ambient music too loud? Should I lower it? Are we good? Take your regular. Good bunny boy, Warden. Good bunny. Good bunny, Warden. Good bunny. Good bunny, Warden. Good bunny. Lower it by a smidge. Okay, sure. Bye, Bae. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. I lowered by a smidge. Hi, Kaga. Good bunny, Warden. Good bunny. Sorry, I was watching my cow while we were doing it. Doing the triple. Alright, we're gonna do a hair play. Hi, Food Fiend. Hi. Alright, It's hair scratchy time. Hopefully Corin gets settled in soon because I would really prefer him not to jump on my stuff. Ren requested that I keep Corin in the room so that Corin doesn't wake him up while he's trying to sleep for work. However, Corin likes to try to jump on my desk when I do ASMR, which is not ideal. So, I gave them a snack and I set up the little step stool he likes to use as a cat bed, so. Oh, hold on, let me add the trigger timer. There we go. Guess you had to move a bunch of shit tonight because they were waxing the floors. Still closed, and it's also part of the 5 AM crew to move it all back. This guy? You must be exhausted. Oh my goodness. That's awful, I'm so sorry. Oh, Draggle. That sounds really tiring. I hope you get a chance to rest. Hi, Yura. How are you? Oh, he's jumped onto the bed. Be nice to your brother. Okay, good. He's being good. He's going to the other side of the bed. Hi, Ratman. I'm so good. How are you? Welcome in. I miss doing ASMR. I feel like it's been so long. Just got home from the gym. I'm sore, but I'm good. Means you had a good workout, right? Let's freaking go. Thank you so much. Is it Tyrone Jr.? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. Welcome. I don't think that's weird at all. I don't think so. I do have you, so my odds of getting rest are high. I'm glad I'm able to help. Just sleepy. Are you planning on getting sleep soon, or just resting for the night? Was 6. Will Birdie make me super duper rested? Only 6? Here, let's add my bonus to it. I thought that was about to hit a nat 20. You saw that, right? I think the dice are being rude. It like hovered over the nat 20. You have a negative bonus? I guess so. I thought that I was gonna like roll a higher number. We're gonna add it to yours, but sleep is the plan. Hopefully you get some good sleep soon. I'm day 7 of work tomorrow. 7 days in a row, Yura. Oh my gosh. Chat, these jobs are working you way too hard. Do you have a day off soon? A little bit of a headache. If it gets worse, I'm gonna need to grab some Advil. Yeah. Oh, it seems like you'll have an easy day tomorrow at least. Oh, chat. When I went to the bookstore, I bought this little box. So, the bookstore is where I bought the Happiness Quest, right? I bought a little box of mantras that kind of work the same way as affirmations. However, I don't know how useful some of them are. It's like supposed to have cutesy little animals, and I think it's supposed to be kind of silly. I can read a few, and you can give me some feedback on if you think it'll be useful or not. As like an affirmation card redeem, where, because it comes with a giant pack of them, so basically how I think it would work is you redeem a affirmation card, and then I read out your daily or weekly affirmation. I'll go with the weekly, because some of them only apply to like the following day or the morning of that day. I think you'll understand once I read one. Here, let me read it while we do is crazy. Thank you, Kimix. Thank you for 60 months. I can't believe I've been streaming for that long. I can't believe you've been subscribed for that long. Thank you for the support. I didn't buy any books. I was actually trying to find, I went there specifically to look for a cognitive behavioral therapy journal, because I know that there's some like books that you can fill out that are like self-help books or like, you know, little therapy tools. And I wanted to try to buy one. Yeah, some CBT. Yeah, a CBT journal. But I didn't see any. I did see one that's rated pretty well on Amazon, but it's like 25 bucks, so I'm waiting for a little bit before I get it. Joyous. It is great, yeah. Honestly, I would highly recommend it. I think that CBT can be really helpful. However, you gotta keep in mind it's not gonna probably cover everything. For example, if you've got like past traumas and such, CBT can be a helpful tool, but they're gonna recommend that you see a therapist specifically to help with trauma. CBT is more of a tool on kind of rewiring your brain to approach things more positively, but it does not address past experiences. So different therapies are meant to help with different aspects of yourself. If you have ADHD, they highly recommend you try CBT, and it did help me a ton when I was actively taking it, which is why I want to go back and buy a journal to see if it helps. I get back to CBT, yeah, cognitive behavioral therapy. Good night, Box Boy. Sweet dreams. Thank you for hanging out. Okay. So in the book of mantras, or like the little packet, the first one that I'm seeing says, so I'm wondering if I should call this a redeem for affirmation cards or mantra cards. Hi, how are you? Hi, Zekyon. This one says, every storm, even storms have a calm center. Today, if chaos rises up around me, I will be the eye. See, it's like a little positive self-affirmation, a little positive mantra. I thought these were so cute. Let's read another one. This one says, I hear the drama, I see the drama, I fire up my jetpack and blast away from the drama. They're just silly little things. They got little cute, silly pictures too of little animals. That one has a little pig with a jetpack. But yeah, I thought these would be cute. Little mantra cards. Mantra / affirmations. Hi, Chrissy. Welcome in, welcome in. During my first semester in college, I had a professor who, during one class, talked about cognitive behavioral therapy, but he would only use the acronym. Oh, no. In college, too? Oof. I might disappear in about 30 minutes. This person is going to shove to look for the electricity box because my landlord has lost connection to it. Oh, no worries, no worries. I hope they're able to figure everything out easily and quickly for you. Well, I imagine there were a few times it was hard to keep a straight face. Oh, yeah, right? For that professor. Hi, Osro. I hope it can help break the productivity loop I'm in right now, where I have some mental blocks that prevents me from picking back up projects I want to continue. Yes, absolutely. Siku, actually, genuinely, yes. I used to also really badly have productivity loops, but I got to a point where I stopped putting things off, especially chores, which was incredibly helpful. Yeah, if you're going to it for something like that, then I think that it could be a ton of help. Wait, let me add my bonus to you. So 7 plus 4. Yeah, that passes, right? 10 is a pass. Yeah, you pass. Your wishes will be granted. It could have been that it wasn't for you, Crafty. Or, also, sometimes therapists are not the right one for you as well. Unfortunately, therapy is one of those things where your therapist might not be the one for you. And if that's the case, you just gotta try again, unfortunately. And it can be pretty intimidating, especially with something so personal as looking around for a therapist. But yeah, don't be afraid to shop around. And please don't feel defeated if your first few are not the one for you. Therapy is such a personal thing that it really does matter who your therapist is, and not every single one of them is qualified for what you're going through or for you as an individual. Yeah, it's very incredibly individual. Yeah. Also, if you're a dude or a gal, try finding specialists in those areas. Okay, hair play is over. No sounds played for you guys, right? When the hair play ended. I wonder if my tea is cooled off enough for me to sip on it. I'm a little nervous to try. I have it in one of those mugs that stays warm longer. Okay, it's hot, but it's not burning me. Sorry if you could audibly hear me gulp. My throat's kind of like super tight tonight. I've had a bit of a sore throat, so sometimes I audibly gulp when I swallow. Fluid? No. Tea. Drinks. You guys knew what I meant. I didn't need to clarify. Oops. I have to refresh the timer. We had pipe cleaner requested. I have a question. Do you guys like the triggers being for 10 minutes? Do you feel like that's a good deal? Or do you think they should be for 5 minutes so we can get through a bunch of them more rapidly? You know what? Maybe if we were busier in this stream, I would decrease it to 5 minutes to get through everything. But because, you know, we're not as hectic as we were back in the day, I think 10 minutes is a good amount. 69 minutes. Yeah. 7? There we go. Hi, Pyronry. Hi. Here they are. I think 10's good. We can switch to 5 if we get backed up. True. Okay. Pipe cleaner time. Sure. Let me add that. There we go. Thank you so much, Morax. Thank you for the 300 biddies. Yeah, we can do a raffle for you after we do your bubbles. Thank you for your support. For 3 years at one point, but I only found my therapist after a year and a half of looking. When she retired, I didn't want to look around for another one. It also gave me the ability to make the joke that I'm so fucked my therapist retired. I would absolutely make that joke too. I thought that I really liked my previous psychiatrist until I learned from my new doctor, like my new primary doctor, that she prescribed me the wrong ADHD medication. in a way that was like severely damaging. Because she knew, because she also prescribed me my bipolar type 2 medication, right guys? Fun fact, if you have bipolar type 2, you cannot be on stimulant ADHD medication because it puts you into hypomania. And I didn't understand why stimulant ADHD medication was constantly making me feel so wired at the smallest dosage possible. I felt like I was on crack, or at least what I imagined that would feel like, right? I felt cracked out constantly. And I told my primary doctor this. I was like, yeah, I have ADHD, but every time I try to take ADHD medication, it doesn't help. It makes me feel like I'm incredibly wired. I even told him straight up, I was like, it makes me feel like I'm cracked out. And he was like, yeah, of course it would. You have bipolar type 2. It's putting you into hypomania. Why was your doctor prescribing you that? And I was like, oh. So, as you guys can tell, it's pretty important sometimes to shop around for doctors, psychiatrists, therapists, or whatnot. I'm good, James. How are you? Yeah, apparently. 3 therapists. Let's go. When did you start your therapy? This was when I started streaming, actually. It was the first year that I started streaming. I started therapy around then because, I don't know, I think like I just wanted to get to the bottom of my mood swings. It wasn't like I was having them on stream per se, but my problem was if I made a mistake in a friendship, I was like really hard on myself, and I kept on noticing a trend where every few years I would distance myself from everybody I know and love and remove myself from my friendships even if I loved my friends. And it came to a point where I was like, this is not healthy or normal. There's something going on with me. And yeah, I went to a therapist and I got diagnosed. Actually, that's not true. The therapist for CBT was before I started streaming, but the mood stabilizers was like the first couple years of me streaming. The first years or 2. No crying. Oh, crafty. I'm not gonna sit here and diagnose you, but for some, I don't know what you have, right? That's for you to like only share if you're comfortable with it. But I know that there's some forms of different like stuff that you can have that can be incredibly stubborn and difficult to manage and get through. I know that they've had some pretty good luck with that stuff where they like put little like electric pulses through your brain. It sounds crazy, or is it like magnetic pulses? I don't know, but I've heard that that's really good for things like stubborn depression at the very least. Something that you might want to look into. How are you, Challenger? Good morning, Fabulous. Hook me up, Doc. Yeah, shock my brain. I would absolutely, if I got that, I would make jokes about how I got electric shock therapy constantly. I did that with my family neurologist when I was diagnosed with epilepsy. Took a few doctors to find the right one. Yeah. Your meds are pretty great. That's good. That's good. Your throat dries out so quickly nowadays. That was me with the stimulant medications. My mouth was so dry. Man. But hey, if it has other benefits, that's what's important. I need that whenever I boot up a league. That is a mood. If you're tired, Seismic, you should go to a doctor. But also, I'm very interested to know your vitamin D levels. When I experience like really, really, really bad fatigue, one of the first things I check for is my vitamin D, and I'm almost always like severely deficient, so. Honestly, Drago, true. I call my mood stabilizers lobotomies in a pill, because that shit, while it was super freaking helpful and did like permanently like alter my brain and my mood changes after being on it for a year and a half, it made me even more forgetful than I already am, and I'm not the only one that had this side effect. So I call it my lobotomy in a pill. As a joke. It was definitely worth it. I needed the effects that it gave me to help me. However, I do wish it didn't give me mild memory issues. I've been on vitamins for 6 years now. To be honest, the dry just is a better reminder to hydrate. Yeah, true. I don't drink enough water. Well, Seismic, you should get your blood levels checked. Again, this is not doctor recommendation, but if you I understand needing to save money. If you're trying to save money, look up what kind of vitamin D to take and how much you should be taking or for deficiencies. Make sure you do your research, because you might take too much or too little, so. That's why it's better to go see a doctor about it, so that they can tell you exactly what you need, but plus there could be something underlying. It might not be just vitamin D. Yeah, still can't really afford it, but I have definitely gotten better at handling things. I'm glad you're getting better at handling things. We can be pretty freaking resilient. Humans. The things that we learn to, like the tools that our brains create to adapt to stuff. If you're not getting 10 to 15 minutes of sun a day, vitamin D can help. Yeah. I've been going on walks more regularly, but I still think that I should be taking more just to keep up with it. That's good, Talisman. I need to see if I can find another form of ADHD meds that's non-stimulant. I need to talk to my doctor again. I just got kind of scared after that one side effect I had. Energy drinks, yeah. I assume you can't have caffeine if you're on stimulant medication. Most archetypes were the stronger, or super strong great aliens. Super strong aliens, yeah. True, Draco, true. The human body is no joke. Go to bed at 10 a.m. I must sleep before 12. During the weekend, the only time I'm allowed to get full sleep, I sleep 12 to 1. Wow, my goodness, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there is caffeine-free gamer subs that you guys can acquire using code BirdieBoba. BirdieBoba. Pipe cleaner is done. A can of Cokes for a pat, yeah. Me too, Boobusty. Sunny D. You ran out of vitamin D. Yeah, it's super important. Alright, my Floofers. Hold on, I sneezed. I said something and then it doesn't happen. Now my nose is angry at me. It's like all tickly, but the sneeze didn't come out. which one's vitamin B? I don't know. I need to get some multivitamins in general. I ran out and I haven't grabbed more. I keep forgetting. I need to grab more. Vitamin Birdie. Yeah, vitamin B is vitamin Birdie. Getting sun or exercise, any little things that would say do not help me. Pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know. I do feel personally better when I'm like actively doing something and getting out of the house. I think staying inside all day kind of drives my brain a little crazy. So, for the sake of fresh air, getting outside really helps. Hi, Valonia. Hi, hi. Hi, hi. I saw the cutest little bird today on my walk. I saw this little, it was a woodpecker. It was so cute. It was playing on a branch where it landed on it and then it flipped upside down and it was hanging there upside down. I've just never seen a woodpecker do that before. It was so cute. And then I got to see the neighborhood kitty cat on my walk. She ran over to me and wouldn't like get off my leg. She was clinging to me, so I gave her a bunch of pats and love. It was to the point where she tried following me down the sidewalk. She knows when to kind of stop because she doesn't go too far from her house. But she really wanted more cuddles, this sweet little lady. So cute. I need that fresh air, Octo. Floofers, I'm so sorry. I need a minute. I need to grab some Advil. I have a headache that's increasingly getting worse. The timer doesn't pause, but I'll remember that at the 2-minute mark we need to end the bubbles. I'll be right back, just a second. I didn't unmute. Y'all could tell me, you know? You can say, yeah, thank you, James. I was yapping with you. I said, hi, Tiger Shark. And then I was reading James's message. That's okay, Word. And I was laughing at James's message. And then I was telling James, my way to play League low cortisol is through usually just playing ARAMs and just not caring. But that is funny. That is a funny way to play low cortisol. Chat, I said that I like made a comment about cortisol at my family dinner, and my sister Coco said I'm chronically online, and I was like, wait, what? She was like, yeah, the cortisol meme. Y'all, I forgot that there was a cortisol meme. Like the high cortisol girlfriend, low cortisol boyfriend meme or whatever. She called me chronically online. There's a meme about high cortisol girlfriend, low cortisol boyfriend. I don't even understand what the meme's about. Like, I guess having a high stressed girlfriend, low stressed boyfriend. That is me, to be honest. I am the high cortisol GF. So Ren's the one that's usually chill, so actually, you know what? Is he really though? Because literally anytime he plays games, he's like screaming at the game. Maybe we're both high cortisol. Tingles, yay. I think we're both high cortisol. He's gotta get his demons out. That's how he gets his demons out, from his games. Is Ren ADHD? He thinks he is, but he's never been diagnosed. We're not really sure. Hi, Zaki. Oh man, me too, Zaki. My head's hurting. I was wearing a shirt that was really fitting earlier, but I worked out and it decided to change. I have this shirt with Psyduck on it, and it says "Life is pain, head hurts," or something like that. Oh yeah, it says "Life is pain, constant headache." I freaking love that shirt. It doesn't seem like it to me, or at least it doesn't seem like it on the stream. I don't think he's actually like stressed or angry at games. Chat. Reason, thank you so much for the raid. I'm so sorry, raiders. I gotta I'm about to go be sick actually. My stomach is like turning. Oh my goodness. Oops. I'm gonna be right back though. It's okay, Reason. I'll be fine. I've just been having tummy pains for the last month. I'll be okay though. Hi Floofs. Hi chat. Welcome in, raiders. If you're new here, I'm BirdieBoba the Cheshire Cat. I stream ASMR and variety games. Welcome into Wonderland. We're going to be relaxing to ASMR for about another 2 hours, so I promise I'll be back super duper soon. Hi, Mini Shane. Raisin, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you so much. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Raisin, I understand if you need to head out at any point. Thank you for the raid. I'll be right back, guys. Be right back. Be right back. hoping that that'll be the end of it. How are you feeling? My head's not feeling good and my stomach's angry. All I had today was chicken and rice. So I don't really know what I could have eaten that's made me sick. Hi, Nature Bean. Thank you, Talisman. Hi, Warden. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why the chimkin's making me sick. Alright, we're gonna do Bobblesome for a little bit longer. We'll do for about another 3 minutes, and then we'll do our raffle, that is. Hi, Rick. Thank you guys for your patience, for waiting for me to come back. I really appreciate you. But yeah, I'm okay. I could take medicine. However, I've had to take so much medicine for my stomach lately. I think I've just been like having a really bad episode this month. Well, like this month and last month. I don't know. Hot girl problems, hot girl tummy problems, you know what I mean? Hi, Mabang. Hi. It's one of those things that just like makes me all over again grateful that I'm able to work at home because of you guys. AVI illustration. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. Welcome in, illustration. Welcome in. So I appreciate you guys and thank you. Thank you for all your support. It allows me to work from home and I really appreciate it. Hi, Mini Shane. Okay, how are you? Oh no, Siku, true. It's scary how true that is. Okay, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What were you doing? Raiders, welcome. If you're new here, I'm BirdieBoba the Cheshire Cat. I stream ASMR and variety games. Welcome into Wonderland. Hi, Mobong. Hi. Hi, Rick. Okay, if you need to rest up and unwind after your stream too, I completely understand. If you need to get some rest, please prioritize yourself. Welcome back in, Oxen. Yeah, you're back again. Raisin's emote's so cute. So freaking cute. I'm gonna turn on our ASMR. Actually, can I have a mod? Enable the ASMR channel points. It's !ASMREN. ASMREN for enable. Thank you, Warden. There you go. If you guys want to request channel points while we're doing the triggers, you're welcome to. I've opened up shop. Good boy, Octo. Good boy. You're such a good boy, Octo. Such a good boy. Good boy, Octo. Good boy. Good boy. Alright, that was bubblies. I'm also going to do a raffle in a moment here. Thanks for taking the care of the bamboos. We're just being cozy and up and quietly between triggers tonight. Oh, after some Pokopia. Have you been having fun with the game? I've heard it's really, really good. Busty, you are safe and sound. Rest your head here. Relax in Wonderland. Allow your mind to fall deep, deep, deep down the rabbit hole. During your stay here in Wonderland, know, Busty, that you will be safe and sound, and that everything's okay. enjoying it so much. Just wanted to give the post credits so I can build easier. Then it's a true end game of building all the cute things. Oh, I didn't know how it really worked. I watched Belle play a little bit of it, but that's cool that they make it easier to build post game. The story seemed super interesting, if a little dark. Night-night talisman, that's all, girl. Winter's coming for me, my energies are a bit level. Oh, I hope you're able to get some good rest, talisman. Don't ever apologize for needing to take time to rest, okay? If you need to ever take time for yourself, I completely understand. Will your eye get head pats? You know what? Here. I pat your head. Night-night talisman, sweet dreams. Good night, good night. Sniffles for Octo have been requested. After these sniffles, I'm gonna host a raffle. I feel like I'm so out of breath. I don't know if it's because of my headache. I feel winded. Transition from warm to cold always rocks me for a few weeks. I completely understand. I absolutely understand. It's rough. It's rough on the body and the mind. Alright, Floofers. We are going to start a raffle. I didn't spell it correctly. Did that work? Is it start raffle? Oh, there it is. It's start raffle. Type exclamation mark enter to join the raffle. If you win, you get to pick an item off the menu, our ASMR menu. For those on YouTube, unfortunately, it does not work. It only works on Twitch. I do apologize to my YouTuber viewers. Yeah, exclamation mark enter, guys. It's not join. Exclamation mark enter. Exclamation mark enter. Exclamation mark enter. If you type join, it's not gonna let you in. Yeah. I see a few people who typed join instead of enter, so if you wanted to enter the raffle, that's exclamation mark enter. I'll give you guys about a minute to join. Hi Dapper, how are you? I'm just gonna use this timer to keep track of that minute. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm okay. My head's a little hurty and my stomach's a little mad, but I'm okay. Hello! Hi Raiders! Welcome in! Say hi, hi, hi! How is your stream? How are you? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for trusting me with your community. My Raiders, if you're new here, welcome in. I'm BirdieBoba the Cheshire Cat. I stream ASMR and variety games. We're actually doing a raffle for a free trigger giveaway off of my menu. If you would like to join, go ahead and type exclamation mark enter and you will join in on the raffle. It's open. I'll give you guys another 2 minutes to join the raffle. Did me read? Stream went really well. Did some cozy ASMR before my vacation. Oh, you're going on vacation. Where are you going? Did you share? If not, that's okay. Please don't feel like you have to. I hope you have so much freaking fun. Oh man. I don't remember the last time I've gone somewhere for a vacation. Like, I've taken time off stream, but I haven't gone on a trip or visited anywhere in a bit. A Europe tour with my parents. Oh my god. That's so cool. What the heck? I hope you have so much fun. Did I introduce myself? I'm so sorry. My head hurty. I am a Cheshire Cat. You all are in Wonderland now. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I'm very excited for you. I hope you have the absolute time of your life. I hope that you see things that just, you know, expand your life experiences and blow your mind. It's gonna be so fun. Also, if you want to rest up before you head to bed, you don't. It's okay. It's okay if you need to head out at any point. Yeah. Please get that rest. You earned it and deserved it. You work so freaking hard. Good night. Thank you again for trusting me with your community. I hope you have a super fun time with your vacation too. Hi, Ermic. How are you? You guys have about another 30 seconds before I'm gonna close out the raffle. Please riptide me. Thank you for the follow. And Nuclear Lotus, thank you for the follows. Welcome to Wonderland. Welcome. Yes, Sonia, I can add your triggers. I'm gonna do the raffles first, then I can add yours and do yours after. I'll just do. I'll type that. Oh my gosh, wait, I had a question for you guys. Have you ever thought, okay, this is gonna be kind of weird. Have you guys ever thought about your birthday and like when. Okay, Ren and we played a game today of when were you conceived, and it made us realize things we didn't want to know. Like, I realized I was a New Year's baby, like a New Year's party kind of baby, and Ren realized his mom's birthday. He's his mom's birthday kind of baby. Mother's Day. And then after we like played this when were you conceived game, both of us just looked like utterly destroyed. We were like, man, we should not have played this. We didn't need to know. The look of realization on his face when he realized when was so funny. New Year's baby too. Mother's Day is crazy. Burdened by knowledge, yeah. Alright, I'm going to stop raffle. Alright, are we ready? Nox! Congratulations, you're the winner. Feel free to look through this menu and see if there's anything you'd like off the menu. Once you figure out what you want, please add me in chat so I can add it to our queue. I'm gonna sip on my drink and then I'm gonna do this trigger word for screaming goat. I haven't had pumpernickel bread in forever. You know the truth, but at what cost, right? September is generally the month with the highest rate of birthdays because there ain't much to do in the middle of winter other than providing each other some warmth. Oh my. Heartbeat? Sure, we can do a heartbeat for you. Ahoy! Hi, Itchy Beard, how are you? Random fun weekend, baby. Alright. Peculiar pumpernickles. Wizard Demon does a trigger word. Peculiar pumpernickles. Peculiar pumpernickles. Peculiar pumpernickles. can pump a nickel, but you can't pump a dime. Oop, I bonked my drink. I'm so sorry. Let me move my keyboard. It means it was cheap. Oh, does it? Oh. Oh, so like bread for a nickel? Is that what it meant? That's so cool. I'm learning today. Alrighties. Heartbeat time. Post wisdom teeth removal, baby. Wait. Riptide. What? Hello? Post wisdom teeth removal, baby? That's crazy. Alright, it's heartbeats time. I'm so for real. I love your lore. I love your background story. Your lore is so funny. Alright, come here, come here. Heartbeats time. Okay, good. You can definitely pump a nickel into a machine, but you can't machine a pumper. Huh. Yeah. Huh. I don't know what that means. Which would have, as an for my birthday, which would have had 2 generations of twins born on the same day. Wow. It didn't work out that way. It's hard to like time when you're gonna have a baby. I wonder what the most popular birthday, like the most common birthday is, and what the least common birthday is. The Oxford English Dictionary highlights that while there is uncertainty around the exact sense of the word pumpernickel, as used in the German to refer to the bread, is clearly depreciative, potentially a negative meaning of describing Westphalian bread by outsiders. According to the dictionary, this type of bread was probably so called either on account of it being difficult to digest and causing flatulence, or in a more general allusion to the hardness and poor quality. I never realized that pumpernickel was a bread that was considered poor quality. I thought it just tasted funny, and I kind of liked it for that. Hi, wolves. Hi. If I said your name wrong, please feel free to correct me too. The only thing that's pumping is a heart. True. Can't pick your friends, you can't pick your nose, but you can't, wait, you can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. Have you asked? I'm sure Belle would let me pick her nose if I asked. She definitely would let me pick her nose if I asked. It's a nonsense joke on the word pumpernickel. It's cheap. The nickel part is a happy accident that indicates it's cheap. I think it was German originally. I think you're right about that, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Does someone want to investigate? Can someone go into Belle's chat and ask her? Maybe one of my mods, actually. Can one of my mods go into Belle's chat and ask her if I can pick her nose? Would she let me? If I asked if I could pick her nose, would she let me? Yeah, thank you. We need to know for science. Yeah. I know what I'm gonna eat loads of next time. I'm hearing you talk about eating after we're talking about picking noses has me worried. Let's see where this goes. Well, to be fair, we're talking about bread too. They don't believe in air fresheners? Oh my god, you're gonna eat the pumpernickel and have toots? I respect it. I do. I respect the mission. Can I interest you in Kapusa? She said, and I quote, okay, alright. assuming I'm getting a preview from the message above. Yeah, I'd let Birdie pick my nose. I'd even let her use her tongue. You heard it here, chat. My friend would let me pick her nose. In fact, she'd let me use my tongue. There we go. Can you tell her thank you? It's a date. I like your. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm glad you like my voice. Fopdoodle is also one of those elegant insults. What's a fopdoodle? Only aging every 4 years is crazy though. Like, I would be 72 years old before someone born on February 29th could drink alcohol. Oh yeah, I guess that would make sense for the least common birthday being a leap year day, right? I've been saying that for years, and one fell swoop you have proved me wrong. Yeah, Belle and I have a special kind of friendship. Artie, Nicholas. Yeah. Oh, I was telling you about kapusta. If you want to fart, eat kapusta. It's like sauerkraut, and it's slow cooked with peas and sausage. Oh my god, it's so good. But it'll make you toot. Vile toots. A Frenchman said, "Hey, I'm traveling through this country and asking for bread." I'm gonna swap to the other ear. Oh, that was my wrist. Sorry. Doot doot. Traveling this country, asked for bread and had a slice of this. For we have no other sort, presented him, upon which he cried out, "I'm not even going to attempt the French." That is good for Nicholas? Huh? Thank you, Equals, for the follow. Welcome into Wonderland. Thank you. A name it seems he had given his horse, which words, in the imitation of our betters, we have engrafted into our language, and hence produced the barbarous word pumpernickel. Oh, for Nicholas. So he said that the bread, so basically he was implying that it wasn't good and that it's more like animal food. Is that what he was saying by that? Was that the implication? Hi, suck. How are you? Why does it sound like a broken bench? My wrist popping? I think it's because of how I sleep and chronically play video games. My wrists are just popping. I also used to do things like taekwondo and gymnastics, so my joints pop pretty frequently. She's currently holding a Leon body pillar. Hello. Can you tell Belle I wish I was her body pillow? I love playing telephone with my mods to Belle. I did gymnastics, yeah. You have a doggy? Yeah, that's true. That's true. I do. Is kapusta? No, kapusta's a Ukrainian dish, or like a Slavic in general thing. There's a Polish version too. Let me just double check the spelling to make sure I'm spelling it correctly. Here you go. It's kapusta. Hi, Zapple. tzatziki sauce and cheese, the gas sandwich. That sounds pretty good. I'd try it. Hi, Sapple. Congrats on your 4-panel nanoline. My friends have been telling me I have something with gymnasts because 50% of the friends I've made are gymnasts. Really? What the heck? That's crazy that there's so many out there. I'm always down to try most new dishes I haven't had before. Me too. I'm a foodie. I love food. I love trying new things. But genuinely, like, if you guys wanted to try kapusta, it's super tasty. It's one of my favorites. We make it every holiday. I'm an American, Ukrainian, and Italian, and unfortunately, my family doesn't really hone in on our cultures much. Except for, like, food, I guess. And kapusta's one of them. She's making a body pillow of me. I love her so much. I love her so much. I love her. That's so sweet. What the heck? Chat, I love my bestie. I love my wife. I feel so honored. Hi, Blue. Hi, Blue. How are you? For $1 million, would you rather give up all fast food restaurants forever, or you can only eat fast foods forever? I would give up fast food forever for $1 million. It would be hard, but there's oh, heartbeats are over. Sorry guys, I didn't see the timer hit the 0. But yeah, I would give up fast food. Exactly what Sonia was saying. If I had $1 million, I'd have the money to eat non-fast food. I would be eating way healthier. Yeah, of course, Nox. Of course, of course. Yeah, you can eat salads in fast food restaurants. But you can also eat salads elsewhere. Birdie Doggy, but it's your 2023 spicy art on one side. Oh my. Eric! Thank you so much for gifting a sub. Is there any triggers you'd like to request off the menu? Here's the menu. Here's your check for doing a science. Oh, thank you. I'm upset by the science answer, but... Do you want to give your redeem up to a raffle instead then, since it's my check for science? Check mod chat? Oh, let's see. Sure, okay, we can do that. I love her. Warden, can you tell Belle that I love her and thank you for making my dreams come true by turning me into her donkey? That's the last thing I'll have you tell her. Do you want to see? Look. She made me into her body pillow, my wife. Look. That's me in her arms. How do you feel about being a body pillow for Belle? My dreams have come true. I couldn't be happier. Hi, Mr. Adam. Hi, hi. If I have $1 million and had to give up fast food, I'd eat as much keto, Indian food, and Chinese food I can. I love you too, Birdie. Aww. I would eat at buffets too. I miss eating at buffets. Alright. I'm going to do another raffle. This is what I type. Okay. Alright, if you would like to join this raffle, type !enter. Thank you, Link. What the heck? got some questions. Who asked the question about the $1 million in fast food? Zapple, I think, asked. Right? Yeah, it was Zapple. What did you pick, Zapple? Would you give up? Or would you only eat the fast food? Do Firehouse subs, what qualifies as fast food? In my brain, pretty much anything with a drive-thru, right? Oh, you'd also give it up. Hi, Keyfax, welcome back. If you type !enter, you join our raffle. I'm going to be giving away an ASMR trigger from our menu. Brought to you by Aramik. I feel like Subway counts, but maybe Jersey Mike's doesn't. Yeah, I feel like Subway, yes, but maybe Jersey Mike's, no. I'm gonna Google it. Cobalt creature, Zinthra. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. Welcome in, welcome in. Does Jersey Mike's count as fast food? Yes, Jersey Mike's is considered a fast food, or more accurately, a fast casual sandwich chain. Dang, guys, we can't eat Jersey Mike's anymore. If you had to choose between never tasting again or never smelling anything ever again, what would it be? Never smelling. But the problem is that your sense of taste is impacted by your sense of smell. So either like not having one of those would kind of ruin you in general. But yeah, I would definitely go with never smelling. I have a very sensitive nose and strong smells can give me headaches, so I wouldn't mind. Yeah, we had quite a few raids tonight, so yeah, that could be very much possible. welcome in. What qualifies as fast food in this idea, right? I don't know. Let's do some research together. I will close the raffle very shortly here. What qualifies as fast food? Fast food or quick service restaurants is defined by meals prepared and served rapidly, usually within 6 minutes, through drive-thrus, counter service, or walk-up windows. Okay, so if you can get your food to you within 6 minutes, that's what we'll consider fast food. That makes sense. Usually they have key characteristics like low costs, limited menus, and food served in disposable packaging for takeout. Hi, Nagu. It's okay. It happens. Welcome back, Nagu. Happy to have you back. Anytime any of my regulars refollow, I don't assume anything. Even if it was you guys actively going and unfollowing, then coming back and following again in the future, I won't hold it against you. It's all okay. I am happy to have you back, though, Naguna. Welcome back. I'm sorry Twitch was being a ball. Okay. If you had a gas leak in the house that you would never know. That again, true. But hey, that's why I live with another person, right? You can barely smell anything, but my taste has never changed. Interesting. Okay, guys, I'm gonna pull the raffle. As someone with a potty training toddler not being able to smell and find the mystery poops. Oh no, baby panda. That would be so rough. Oh no. But hey, at least when you would change the poopy diapers, you wouldn't smell the poo. Right? Okay. Shats, you won. You won the raffle. If there's any triggers you'd like off the menu, please feel free to let me know. Just add me in chat. Chat, what would you pick? Losing your sense of smell or your sense of taste? I love food way too much to lose my sense of taste. However, I do really like things that smell good, so it would suck either way, but you lose your sense of smell. We could do a poll. do a poll. You'd rather lose your sense of smell? Alright, there is a pull up on Twitch. Smell and taste are linked. That's what I was saying too. I said that earlier as well. But in this case, let's pretend like you don't lose the other. Okay. Sonia, rest your head and relax. You are in Wonderland, where you are safe and sound. You are safe to rest here, safe to relax and unwind your mind. Everything is going to be okay, Sonia. You are okay. Allow your mind to wander deep down the rabbit hole. You are safe and sound. You are okay. Everything is okay. Hi, I'm Franco. Hi, hi. How are you? I have really bad allergies, so my nose is usually stuffed. Aw, the sleep is taking me fast. I hope you get some good sleep tonight. Also, Baby Panda, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into Wonderland. Count Bucky said you work in healthcare. All I gotta say is some people smell. Some people have things too, like some conditions that are pretty schmelly. I would know because now that I've watched The Pit, 2 seasons of it, I am a medical professional. I'm not a professional. But from what I've seen in The Pit, I can imagine. I can absolutely imagine. Shibaro. Literally actually just a doctor. Yeah, I could walk into the ER and pretty much take on the job of a doctor. Yeah. Don't trust me. Don't trust me as a doctor. My Iris, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This week is the last week for the other night shifter. Oh, training 2 people. Oh my gosh, good luck. Trust me, I'm a dog for it. Yeah. I used to work at a vet, and from working as a vet tech, not a vet tech, as a kennel helper, I grew a very strong resistance to sick animal product, if you catch my drift. The day that I had to clean up a kennel that a sick mastiff was in, sick with the poops, that day I created an iron stomach. Stuff like that does not faze me anymore. Wait, did we get the request for the trigger shots? You said mascara ones. Okay, I got you. Gotcha. I kind of miss that job, to be honest. It made me pretty sad, though. I learned through that job that I could not emotionally handle working at a vet. Thank you for the head pats. True, that would be difficult, baby. Haji speaks the truth. All these people missed it. Welcome to the hospital. Oh no. My chatbot, I think she's onto something. Oh man. like tapioca. I like those shows like Dr. Pimple Popper, or like those shows where people come in with like little mystery skin conditions and stuff, and a doctor helps them. But you can always tell when it's in like thank you for the hydrate reminder, by the way, Cobalt. I just sipped my tea. I can always tell when like a particular situation's a little stinky. Because you'll see the doctor putting on a mask, and I've heard that they've like put things inside their mask that they can smell to kind of like purify, or you know, keep them from smelling the stinky smell as much. Is that true? Do they put stuff inside their mask to keep it from, yeah, like a plague doctor? Yeah, Vicks rubs. Yeah. Yeah, I figured it was something like that. Ear blows for Pickle have been requested, and then we'll go ahead and do our mascara wands. We all are talking about like these medical things that smell pretty bad, but I gotta say, from first-hand experience, one of the worst smells in the world are toddler toots. When Ren's sister and his baby niece came to visit, and she was sitting next to me while I was eating my dinner. We were at IHOP. That little thing kept tooting. Oh my god. I'm sure I'm making a joke, Sonia. I'm sorry, I'm trying to make a joke. Man, that was stanky. What are you feeding it? For real, for real. Me too, Zapple. Hi, Ishmael. How are you? Oh, the power meter needs to be replaced, but I think it was not for the apartment since my oven and microwave. Man, my eyes have a clock on them. A dog I receipt. Interesting. Or reset. How are you? I'm good. My headache's starting to clear up. My stomach's no longer mad. However, I'm getting my nightly eye strain. My eyes are burning. Ismail. Oh, it was the apartment next to you. I see. Hi, no, Circumon. Circumon. I shall wish moisture upon the eyes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, the Advil did its job. My head is not hurting anymore. Alright, mascara wands have been requested. There they are. Chat. 2 years count? Oh my god, that's crazy. It's so long. No, Nagu. We can do it based off of like your subby though. Because I think you subbed pretty early on as well. I'm trying to check your name and the chat's moving. Yeah, your sub's at 27 months. 4 freaking years! Yeah, you did just hit it. That's incredible. Happy anniversary, Sonia! I think like add a year? Yeah, we can add a year. Floofs. I'm so excited. The closer it gets to this month being over, the sooner we get to my cheetah model. Debut. It's It's almost halfway through the month, right? So I'm trying my best. I'm patient. I am very patient. The artist is already like giving this back to me way earlier than I could ever hope for. But I'm like patiently impatient, you know, because I'm super freaking excited. I've been counting the days, chat. I've been counting down the days because I'm so freaking excited for this chibi model. I will say, my ASMR viewers are probably not going to see it often at all. It's mainly for playing games because my internet's kind of warped my Wi-Fi for my model tracking at the beginning of my streams, so it should ease that issue quite a bit. It's also meant for when I'm playing games that are like resource intensive. But the day that I debut the model, the chibi model, you will get to see it in ASMR as well. I'll have it for both. And then if you guys want me to whip it out every now and then, I can. Gotta absorb myself in watching the comments. I have some of the old model with the legs and stuff. I love looking back at those models too. I still have a lot of happy, fun times and memories with them, and I still really love my older models. I think of my older models, my Phoenix, my Galaxy Phoenix Tengu is my favorite of the older ones. Yeah, Eli. Hell, hi, how are you? My wife, she holds me. No, good.
You're always welcome to whip it out.
I'm gonna freaking whip it out. I'm whipping it out as we speak. Is there anything you'd like off the menu? Triggers? Yeah, she's whipping it out. I'm so excited for that chibi model. Ear cupping, sure. Ear cupping has been added. Of course, Sonia. Oops. I accidentally opened up studio mode. I went to a store recently that reminded me of Belle in the sense that, like, if she had went there, she would have wanted everything, and I'm so sad I didn't get to go with her to that store. I didn't know it existed until after her visit, and I want her to come back. I want her to come visit me again. What? Sanyo, thank you so much. What the heck? Thank you for the 10 gifted subbies. Can we get some Giga Chads in chat? I didn't. Yeah, that's right. I didn't stream on Friday. Oh my god. My heart is pounding. What the heck? Thank you. Jesus, Alexis. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. Hi, Blondie. You're an absolute Giga Chad. Thank you, Sonia, for the support. I said I couldn't do it. All you did was delay the inevitable. I really appreciate you. I hope you know that. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm glad you spoiled yourself too. Thank you. Oh no, that's not what I was trying to click. I think you had us. Oh yeah. There we go. I have the trigger red coconut lobster requested that I'm gonna do really quickly before we continue the coconut lobster. I'm happy to be of help. Doctor. I'm like the voice on your shoulder talking to you while you work. Except instead of giving you advice on moral dilemmas, I'm just spewing general cursed words into your ears. Did you hear that sigh in the background? That was my cat stretching in his sleep. That's my baby. You're working. Oh shoot, I better not get in trouble. Nope. The babies. Oh, he's snoring. Oh my god, guys, he's snoring. He's snoring. Oh, he woke up. He did not wake up. He's rubbing his ear. Oh, he woke up. Your ear itchy, baby. Hold on, guys. Your ear itchy, honey. Quite itchy. Okay. I gave him a little ear rub to help. He's good. And some kisses. That's Corin. They're both actually on the bed right now. I don't have a way to cam up the cats because they don't really sleep in a cat bed next to me very often. They sit, they usually sleep on my bed. Little Mickey Beans. Yeah, little Lou is also over there. He's sleeping against his dad's pillow. Now my peeps of Boba Clan, we must invest into tiny microphone to hear their cat sounds. Do you want to say hi to him? I can bring you up to him. Here, I'll bring you up to him. Oh yeah. Do you want to say hello? Anything to say, mister? Oh, the sleepy boy. He's like purring so gently you can't really hear it. Good boy. Good boy. Can you hear him at all? Good boy, good boy. Night night, Corbin. There you go, John. You got some purpurs. You got some purpurs. Oh, you have a weighted baby. You have kidneys? Where's your adult knees, Birdo? Never developed. It is a shame. It's part of why I'm so clumsy. I love weird cats. I need more emotes in my cats. I only have one of each. Alright. Mascara wands we have ear cupping next. I'm not sure I'm average. Oh, I used to have a munchkin cat, a munchkin void cat. His name was Bilbo. He was a really sweet baby. He's a little cross-eyed. That's adorable. I love that name. We've had Frodo, we've had Bilbo, and now we have Gandalf. I call him Ganbams for short. That's my dad's cat. Ganbams, Gandalf. The munchkins, I was also surprised to learn they're not susceptible to ear hip problems. I actually did not know that, Banjo. We rescued our munchkin cat. They were about to put him down at the shelter, and we saved his little life. His little guy life. Bilbo Voidkins. He was a tiny little munchkin tuxedo cat. So he was like kind of void, but tuxedo too. With long fur too. He was a long-haired, stubby fuzzball. He was so cute. Yes, Gandalf is white and gray. Kinda. He's also got like a little bit of some peachy color. He's Mama Mochi. Thank you so much for the raid. How is your stream? How are you, Mama Mochi? It's good to see you. My raiders, welcome. If you're new here, I'm BirdieBoba the Cheshire Cat. I stream ASMR and variety games. Welcome in. We're currently doing ear cupping as a trigger. Sir Theodore, Tiny Dog, Roosevelt is so cute. We're talking about our animal babies and their names. So if you guys have any pet names that you wanted to share with us from some of your pets, I'd love to hear it. Mama Mochi, if you need a rest up after your stream, please feel free to prioritize your rest. I completely understand. Thank you for your trust. Thank you for the read. Gandalf is a Siberian cat. Expensive, fancy, schmancy cat. He is elegance. My cat woke up. Gray redeems malformations. Gray, you are safe and sound. You are in Wonderland, and in this mystical, amazing Wonderland, you are nothing but safe and sound. There's nothing that will come to harm or hurt you during your stay here. As your Cheshire Cat guide, I promise to help guide you towards peace and relaxation. You are safe. You are okay. Everything is going to be okay. You are okay, great. Sometimes, yeah. He does that. There's a little cat that he lives with, and he does that to her. He's a bit of a bubble. Hi Divide, how are you? I'm Lurk. Oh, enjoy your lurkies. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. He is a weird cat. He sits like a human. If he gets the chance, he refuses to sit like a normal cat. He is hunching forward, always. And I mean always. When he first started doing that as a kitten, I thought he was gonna grow out of it. He doesn't stop. I think I have pictures of it. Banana Bell, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. Welcome. Do you guys want to see a picture of him doing this? I can probably find one on my phone that my dad sent me. We don't know why he started doing this. Yes, let me see. I'm gonna lose tracking for just a moment while I look for this. Alright, I found one already. Of him sitting like this. Let me see if there's any others. Like of a different angle. Okay, surprisingly no. That's fine, at least I found one. Just messaging myself the picture and then I'll add it to on screen. Who is that? I could definitely repeat that name. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this picture for you guys. Wait, where did I post this picture? Did I post it in the Discord on accident? Wait, where did I post this picture? I didn't post in my... Oop. Hi Errol, how are you? Hi. Oh, it didn't post. Okay, never mind, I got it. You can see some of Coco's guitar supplies in this picture too. You guys ready to see Gandalf, the Majestic, sitting like a freak? Here you go, chat. This is Gandalf in all his glory, sitting like a freak. And he gets like crazy zoomies. He's so freaking funny. Anytime I visit, I like chase after him or like I pretend like I'm going to, and he just goes insane. He's like a cloud of fluff running across the house. Isn't he the cutest? What a freaking load, right? Why'd you take a selfie? He does. He has that gamer chair slouch. He does. That's just how he chooses to sit. Like he's having an existential crisis. So fluffy, I just want to hold him in my sleep. Isn't he just the cutest? He'll crush you. You'll sleep and he'll like lay on top of you and try to crush you. Gandalf the shrimping. Yeah, it looks painful. Isn't he majestic? The way he sits looks like it would hurt, so I don't know why he does it, but I guess it doesn't hurt him. But I'm picturing how a cat's spine has to bend in order for him to sit like that, and it just doesn't add up. Maybe he's like double jointed in some sort of strange way. I don't think he would sit like that if it hurts. At least I'd hope not. That is my dad's cat, Gandalf. Isn't he beautiful? What a specimen. One of the cats of all time. Tapioca's my chatbot. You're welcome to talk to her. She loves talking to people, but she is a chatbot. Errol, I've been getting into Final Fantasy 14 again. I leveled up my cooking today and a little bit yesterday because I wanted to tear apart my fish that I get from ocean fishing. I'm back in the hole. I've been baited. I'm sorry. She likes talking to people. How are you doing, by the way, Anna Banana Bell? I hope you're doing well. Did you guys do anything fun this weekend? I just realized we didn't really talk about our weekends, did we? I wanted to hang out with Belle yesterday, but my throat was hurting too bad, so I opted to rest. Chat! Exciting news! Belle and I are going to be streaming Subnautica 2 together in the very near future because we owe it as one of her sub goals from her subathon. I'm so excited. I know she's dreading it because she's terrified of the deep sea, but I'm very excited because I don't have that fear. So I'm gonna take care of her, chat. I'm gonna make sure she stays safe and cozy, and anytime things get spooky, I'm gonna just tell her to close her eyes, and I got this. I will protect her. Gandalf the weird, Gandalf the quirky, Gandalf the silly. Yes. To get my hands on Evolve mode, I've been kept on Final Fantasy 14 story, but not much else. Did you guys, anyone who plays Final Fantasy 14, did you see the hairstyles they have in the Final Fantasy 14 mobile game that they're coming out with? I am insanely jealous. Why can't we get those hairstyles in our game? I want those hairstyles. Why are they so pretty? Yeah, it would, no, actually, no, it's not possible because Tapioca doesn't leave my stream and Gigasnell doesn't leave her stream. I don't think. I think they stay in those channels. Cut down a tree by my power line. That's what you did? That sounds spooky. Closing her eyes when the Leviathan shows up is certainly one of the strategies of all time. I'll keep her safe. I wonder if Tobia's Scary as one. Any game, any spooky game where you can play it collaboratively, in my opinion, is inherently less scary. Because when you have other people with you, scary situations become a lot less intimidating. So I think for that reason, people are not going to find Subnautica 2 pretty, like, that spooky if they're opting to play with other people. However, I'm sure there will still be spooky elements if you're playing solo. And even with other people, there's probably going to be spooky moments that would have been scarier without people there with you, but still spooky. Yeah, on Saturday, like Renee mentioned, we watched 4 episodes of Cyberpunk Edgerunners. That was so fun. We're gonna finish it up this Saturday. If you guys didn't know, we've been watching Cyberpunk together. If you want to watch with the community, but you didn't get to watch on Saturday, we are going to start back up on episode 5 and watch the last 5 episodes. So if you watch episodes 1 through 4, you will be caught up with us. That's true, Brandon. The separation could be spooky. Hello again, Tycon. How are you? And Vanica, I'm good. How are you? I'm feeling much better. I got a little sick earlier, but my stomach is settled and my head is settled. Sorry. Smacked my finger, but I'm okay. Alright, exfoliating gloves has been requested. I have Good Boy for Grey requested. Let me get these exfoliating gloves on real quick. Rewatching the Isekai because new seasons are coming out. Ooh. I watched the new episode of Witch Hat today, and I need to check and see if there's another Demons of the Shadow Realm episode out. Night night, Errol. Thank you for stopping by. Night night. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. I will sip on some tea very soon. Good, good, I'm glad. Can't believe it's been so long, Errol. Yeah, you've been here for freaking 5 years almost. In July it'll have been 5 years, Errol. It's crazy. Oops, sorry, my glove got stuck in my mouse. Good boy, Gray. Good boy. You are such a good boy, Gray. Such a good boy. Good boy, Gray. Good boy. Good boy. And a banana, what's your favorite isekai? Got done watching Season 3 of Vox Machina again. I need to watch the tabletop playthroughs of these because I was watching them, but there's so much to get through, it was intimidating. I It has been fun watching the animated series, though. When are we getting the new season, Renee? When is that coming out? I've been thinking about watching the live-action One Piece. I've been hearing good things. I watched the first 2 episodes of Sandman on Netflix, and that was pretty fun. Well, dark, obviously, but, like, it seemed pretty interesting. Have any of you guys watched Sandman? I saw it was based off of a book series. Oh, is it a manga for Sandman? I did see someone say that there was like a webcomic or something, like a comic version. Next month? That's so exciting. The Backrooms movie's coming out soon too, right? Hi, Jurassic. How are you? I think Sandman. Hi. The 29th. Oh, it's like One Piece. Oh, the manga for it. Oh. I thought we were talking about Sandman. Sorry, my confusion. Hi. The Backrooms movie comes out this month, right? I need to watch that with Ren. I wonder if I can preemptively. I should probably preemptively buy my tickets. May 29th. Yeah. Yeah, Nagu, you were saying the 29th. Yeah. It's like a Netflix series. Yeah, it's called the Sandman. Not Sandland, but Sandman. Yeah. Sandland is an anime manga. Sorry for the confusion. I'm so excited for the Backrooms movie. I've been thinking about, before going to see it, that week we're probably gonna watch the videos that Kane made for the Backrooms to get hyped for it. I'm so excited. How are you doing, Pax? Watched the OG first season of Critical Role, and now I feel so behind to catch up. It's so much, right? So much to catch up. Looking forward to the Backrooms movie. King Pixel stuff on YouTube is always really good. He's so young and so talented. The things he's made. He made those original Backrooms videos when he was like 17, by the way. Is that not insane? And he's the youngest, I think he's the youngest person to independently direct a movie like this. I'm very impressed, and I'm very excited to support him, because I feel like the art he's put out has just been so fun. I don't know if you guys saw the analog series. I can't remember the name of it right now. It's the one that has like the abandoned mall and that creepy moving puppet. What was it called? You guys always bring it up whenever I mention it. The Oldest View. Yeah, he made The Oldest View. Which, if you guys haven't seen that, you absolutely should check it out. Some fun stuff. I love analog horror. We need a BirdieBoba bobblehead. I agree. We really do need a BirdieBoba bobblehead. Hi, Hentai. Hi, Grands, how are you both? Misty, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. Welcome, 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 welcome. Made a live action Attack on Titan animation as part of the manga before they were officially animated. Really? That was him? I feel like I've seen those. I feel like I know what you're talking about. Looking forward to the Backrooms movie. Game Pixels on YouTube is always really good, so hopefully it translates to a bigger screen with a bigger budget. Yeah, I'm excited to see what that'll be all about, or be like. Shippo, I love that emote. The little dancey guy. What's your name? Does that trigger word? Relax. Hi, Leon. If you want Mansform, we can watch it as a community together. I'd love to rewatch it, to be honest. Hi, Red. How are you? Yeah, we can do singing bowl. Singing bowl we'll probably do for 5 minutes just because it's a bit of a louder trigger. But yeah, we can definitely do singing bowl. Allow your mind to wander deep, deep down the rabbit hole. You are in Wonderland, and in this Wonderland, with your Cheshire Cat guide, you will find nothing but comfort, peace, and relaxation. You are always welcome to rest here in this Wonderland, young walnut, with the comforting knowledge that you are safe, walnut. You are okay. Everything is going to be okay. You are okay. What is that? Yeah, this is exfoliating gloves. It's a really nice, crispy, crunchy trigger. I'm glad you like it. Look at the flower. I didn't give it a flower. Chad, it feels so good to be streaming again. I know I was gone for like 3 days. But when I'm like gone longer than 2 days, I feel like it's been forever. Oh, hentai. I work at a school and the Wi-Fi blocks Twitch. Aww. Sorry you're not able to join in for the gaming stuff. But I'm happy that you're able to hang out during ASMR at least. That's basically a month though. Yeah, right? It feels like it. Really does. Oh! Exfoliating glove is done. I didn't see the timer hit the 0. Let's do that hydrate that I was given. I'm doing super good, Vanica. I was a little sick earlier, but my head's feeling better, and my stomach is no longer angry, so forget to look at the timer. The timer is kind of more so if you guys want to keep me on track. If you notice that it hit 0 and I've been going at a trigger for a while, that's a good indicator that I have definitely lost track of it. The problem is my timer is on my right monitor and not in front of me. So that's why I don't see it. I keep my OBS on my right monitor when we're doing this kind of ASMR. Hand cam, I could see the timer because it'll be in front of me. I can't keep my chat on the same screen as my OBS because it blocks some of my OBS. It's not part of OBS and it doesn't connect to it very well. So, and if I can have 3 hours of stream where I don't have to look over to my left monitor, I will do so. I will put chat on my main monitor because it kind of hurts my neck when I do 6-hour streams of looking over to my left. I'll do it for hand cam, but every stream it starts to ache my neck a little bit. Hi, Scotty. Hi, hi. I think the problem is I keep my monitors a little too close to me because of my eyes. Oreos, be surprised. Singing bowl I'm gonna do for about 5 minutes. This tends to be a little bit more of an oomph, a little bit of a louder trigger. Not too terribly much. Before we started, I want to do these whispers as well. These name whispers. Oh yeah, I need to do affirmations for everyone. I'm good, how are you, Scotty? Hi, hi, welcome back. Okay, I was gonna do name whispers for JJ. Ding, 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 ding. JJ. My throat's trying to croak in your ear. Sorry, sorry. JJ. JJ. Welcome in. Hi, hi. JJ. 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 Oh my god, Octo. We need a hiccup emote. You're right, we do need one. How's that girl? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Is your name pronounced on the YouTube side? Is it Ajazra? Ajozra? Or is the J more of a Y type sound? Ayozra. Ayozra. You don't have to correct me if you don't want to. I just want to make sure that if I say it correctly. Yep, the first version or the second? I'm so sorry. I made it complicated. Ajostra? Okay. Let me clear this off. And we're gonna do 5 minutes of singing bowl. I saw a really funny emote for, it's like the lizard pressing the button and it creates like a little notification. I was thinking of getting that for you guys for any time I add the Discord. So you can ping the notification emote. 5 minutes for this. I know it says 10 minutes, but I'm gonna do it for 5. Hard J is okay? Not like German J? Ah, perfect, perfect. Beautiful name. Thank you for helping me. English more like I have it programmed for 10 minutes. I'd have to like manually go to the website and change it to 5. So it's easier to just keep it like that. Oh, that's so cool. So unique. friend who has a similar way that they created their username. It's a combination, like a compound of their IRL name. Lizard. Birdie themed lizard emote, but it says Leon. Leon. Kiko, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. Welcome. Leon, yes. Hi, Leon. You like the singing bowl? It does kind of sound like a bell. It's very relaxing. Do you guys find it too loud for me to do it for 10 minutes? Or would you not mind having this for 10 minutes? You like it? Oh no, I died. Restart. Would you like to restart? Slap that Leon like a lizard. Leon, run away. They're trying to slap you. Like a lizard. So YouTube is interesting. It amplifies my volume compared to Twitch. So every trigger, everything I do, I think is maybe a little like amplified, a little sometimes too loud for a max volume on YouTube at least. If I was watching on YouTube, I would never watch these streams at max volume. It's so loud. But at the same time, it's nice to have that option because Twitch has, it kind of like really cucks you on the volume. Yeah, and Twitch can't, sometimes I find it not loud enough. There are certain streams where I don't feel like I should have to have an extension to fix the volume issues that Twitch has. Yeah, so. Fun fact, my community on Twitch, I do stream on YouTube as well, and if you ever find the streams to be too quiet, you can check out, I keep the VODs as well on my YouTube, so if you want a long playlist of ASMR on YouTube, you can check that out too. Unholy Dragon, thank you for the 13 months. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Is there any triggers you'd like off the menu? Ears and bell streams are personally always quieter for me for ASMR. Oh yeah, I can't raise it anymore because then it would absolutely destroy people's ears on YouTube. Yeah. Also, I just don't think I could even add it to be more. But if I want to listen to a VOD, it's always on YouTube. At least you have that option, yeah. Playing from both sides at the same time, I didn't notice a difference in volume. Oh, I absolutely have. I thought that I was doing something wrong originally with YouTube with how much louder the YouTube streams are. It's so much louder. I'm curious as to how, maybe it's the type of device you're listening on that it doesn't show much of a difference, but I could never max volume this stream on YouTube. Yeah, we can do heartbeats for you. Just got my daughter to sleep. She's been fighting to sleep the past few days. Oh. You must be so tired, Emily. Don't worry, Dragon, I got you. We'll do some heartbeats for you. Fell asleep in the bus and now I gotta walk an extra hour. Bye, Runry. I'm so sorry that I put you to sleep and you missed your stop and you gotta walk an extra hour. I'm so sorry. Good luck with getting back to your home. I'm so sorry. Oh, the price I pay for being a stay-at-home dad. Oh. Big props to you. I know that can't be easy. I'm sure that it's pretty hard at times. Alright, Chris. You know what? Let's do it for the last 2 minutes. Let's do it for another 2 minutes, and then I'll move over and add. You asked for heartbeats. Let me type that in so that I have it in our queue. I'll do the last bit of this. I'm going to close up our channel point shop for tonight. Extra cardio. Hey, there you go. I had a nice walk today. I wanted to use my treadmill too on top of my walk because I'm trying to get like 8,000 steps every day. But I also had dinner. I needed to eat food. And then I thought to myself, yes, it's good to work out, but I should also probably spend my before time resting before stream. Are we looking up in the sky? Yeah, Craig, yeah, we have the night sky behind us. Isn't it pretty? I don't even know if I could say it, Octo. You'd have to type it all out for me. 14K steps at work? Oh my gosh. My walk is about 6,000 steps. It's just barely not enough. It's a challenge, that's for sure. But it's all worth it seeing her grow before my eyes. Oh. Seeing my niece and nephew and how quickly they're growing, it's been like mind-boggling. The babies are growing up so fast. Like, what do you mean my nephew's gone from dragging his head across the carpet instead of crawling to actually walking on his 2 feet now? What do you mean he's doing that now? No, I did not do affirmations for everyone yet. Thank you for reminding me. My lovely, amazing community. My sweet, wholesome Floofs. I hope you know that as your Cheshire Cat, I am so proud to be able to be your streamer because you are the kindest, sweetest community that any streamer could ever hope for. This week, it might bring challenges, it might bring hardships, but every single one of you have been through challenges in life, hardships in life, and you have gotten through it. And just like you've gotten through it in the past, you'll get through it again this week. And if things get to be a little too much, don't worry. You've got a whole community here, a home where you can rest and relax in. You are surrounded by support. You've got this, Floofs. You're gonna get through this week. We're gonna make this week a fun one, I promise. We'll have a fun week together. So it's not bells, it's a singing bowl. It's a bowl that they use for meditation. It's made out of metal, and you hit it with a mallet that has a bit of a felt end on the end. And then you can run the mallet along the bowl in a circle. As you hear now, this is running it in a circle. And it creates a frequency that's meant to be relaxing. It can get really loud, so I have to be kind of quiet with it. Yeah, it is metal. It's made of metal. My little brother's finished school this year. Oh, proud for your brother. Just be like, we're gonna try to get some sleep. Good night, Draco. Oh my gosh, yeah. Hope you get some sleep. Night night. Night night. Sounds nice. It's pretty. It's a pretty sound. Yeah, if you guys ever have any questions about any of my triggers, feel free to ask away. I'm happy to answer. We do hand cam streams too. We're doing a hand cam stream tomorrow, so you'll get to visually see the triggers that I use as well. Good night, Professor. Gotta be up for another grueling day of work in the morning. You got this, Professor. You got this. You got this. You'll get through another shift. You got this. Alright, we had heartbeats requested. Yeah, I have some chatters on the Twitch side going to sleep. They can see your message on screen, so if you want to talk to the Twitch chatters, you're welcome to. My favorite trigger is your voice. Oh, shucks, what the heck? Thank you. See, they're saying hi, YouTube chat. I thought it was you. Oh, at the top left. Oh, I'm not going to bed just yet. I will be in like 16 minutes though. As much as I would love to stream longer, you don't have to apologize for that. It's okay. Alright, heartbeats time. Oof. Your first week doing 10-hour shifts instead of 8. Oh my gosh, Nagu, you've got this. You freaking got this. How did your games go for Marvel Rivals? Heartbeats is a nice trigger, yeah. It always feels like I'm hugging you. I know I say that like almost every time, but it does. Heartbeats feels like I'm giving Chad a big hug. It went well. I love playing as Marvel's Monster Hunter, Elsa Bloodstone. Let me look up Elsa Bloodstone. I don't know who they are. Let's see what they look like. Hi! Ouchie, how are you? Or is it Aoki? Wait, Aoki? I feel like I'm saying her name wrong. Hi. Elsa Bloodstone. Well, saying your name in the same spelling that I pronounced it. I love how you put the smug, because you know what you just did. Oh, they're cute. I have a weakness for redheads, and a redhead with a ponytail. Are you kidding me? Pretty. With vitamin C. Thank you. I'm calling you Ow now. Hi, Candid. Welcome in. Nixara, hi. I don't have any points for the daily check-in. I'll be redeeming my account. No worries. No worries. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you all are having a comfy, cozy day and or night. Ow. I like that modulation. I like the word modulation. Hi, Neon Fury. Hi. That's good to hear. Keep it up. Oh, you guys are talking to each other. Oh my god, how cute. Yeah, Craig said, hello Twitch chatters, I hope your day is going good. Did you drink your water today? So if you want to respond, you should. I like seeing the two chats communicate. How do you do the low frequency thing? Are you hearing it right now, the low frequency thing? Aw, thank you, Ike. Thank you. I did not drink enough water today either. Maybe that's why I got a headache. Cause look, we're out at the job interview. You freaking got this. It is easy to immerse yourself in the heartbeats, right? Neon Fury, I hope you're well. I forgot to water today, guys. Drink your water. Other times, the low frequency. The only other trigger I think that you heard was this the singing bowl still. It's when you run the mallet on it in a circle. Hi, Gaspin. How are you? How are you doing today? Because last time I talked to you, you were not feeling well. My throat's been a little sore, but it's nothing I can't manage. The rumble thing. Oh, maybe the ear missed this. Do you hear it in one of your ears? The rumble thing. Or is it this sound? Yeah, I'm feeling better. I had a bit of a headache and my stomach was kind of hurting earlier, but I'm doing okay right now. I don't have any pain. My head, like, maybe a 1 out of 10, but not too bad. Not too bad. I pissed Giga off. What did she say? No, I don't care so much, fun birdie. No, sorry. Drink your water. Here, I have some more throat coat tea I need to sip on. So if I put my hand over the mic, because it's so sensitive, it sounds as though I'm cupping it. You know when you go underwater, and I don't like that I just heard my tea go into my stomach because I had heartbeats up when I heard it go glup, glup. Note to self, don't drink things when you're doing heartbeat ASMR. You'll hear things you don't want to hear. But yeah, because the mic is so sensitive, it's meant to emulate being in the actual room with me, so it's supposed to sound like I'm cupping you. I use a FS Pro 2 3DL. The fancy schmancy 3DL. I've been using the same one for about 3.5 years, I think. I guess. Water globes. My first name came from a character from Black Clover, a villain with a crazy personality. I almost started Black Clover, but I ended up watching something else. I'm not sure if I'll keep up with it though, but I started, no wait, yeah, Black Clover. Wait, no, that was what I started. I started Black Clover. Wanted to check in on you. I really appreciate that, Neon Fury. Thank you for checking in on me. Hope you're having a comfy, cozy night. And your heartbeat go up whenever you get excited. Right, you guys can hear in live time when I get all excited and stuff. I'm a very excitable person, so it's constant. Foxstein, happy freaking birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Foxstein. You are almost twins with Quink. Happy birthday. You get a nice for free for your birthday. How's your birthday been? Do you want a trigger? It could be the last one for the night. After the heartbeats. Tried to watch Black Clover, but I only made it a couple episodes in before quitting. I'm not sure if I'll get through it just because of how... Okay. I don't mind... Sorry if you heard my stomach. I don't mind high energy characters. But when a character does nothing but yell everything they say, it kind of gets annoying pretty fast. I had to stop watching it in dub and swap to the sub because it's usually a bit more manageable hearing the yelling in sub. But yeah, I'm not sure if the yelling's gonna stop. Stomach, please stop. Stomach, don't make these noises. Yeah, I can do some mascara wands for you. And now now I play Pot of Greed, which allows me to draw 2 new cards. Foxane, if you're here for ASMR tomorrow, obviously no obligation since it's your birthday. Please take your time doing what you want to. I can do another trigger for you because it's going to be less than 10 minutes, this one. I stopped watching Black Clover midway through the first episode because of the yelling. You understand. You understand me. She has me hypnotized. Let's freaking go. Never minded the yelling. I watched both dub and sub and waited for its return in October. I'm still gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna keep watching. I think I watched 3 episodes so far. I'm still considering potentially finally watching Naruto, but I'm not sure. I still like being sorry, but I follow your YouTube. Oh, thank you for following me on YouTube. I post shorts on my YouTube that you guys on Twitch don't get to see. I edit the clips. Did you guys know that if you clip stuff here on Twitch, there's a chance that I'll post an edited version of it up on YouTube? So sometimes you get to be like, oh cool, I clipped that moment. I think that'd be pretty exciting. I edited a little bit, but I posted Boobusty's clip today of the moment when I body slammed Chad as Glorp Cat. Tomorrow I'm adding a short on the moment we were playing Ocarina of Time, and I learned after being stuck in that room for so long that all I had to do was jump. So that clip is getting added tomorrow. If you do make it further episodes, you'll make the character I name myself after? Yeah, I gotta see. And then I can be like, oh my gosh, it's Vanica. Alright. We are closed from taking any more redeems for the night, but we will do mascara wands for the last night, and let's go Patrick. Thank you for stopping by. Hello, where's Foxing? I hope you eat tons of yummy food and get, if you like cake, yummy cake. I wonder if that character continues to talk in screaming. Yes? Thank you for that. Good night. Good night, good night. I don't know if you'll have the time, but Black Clover is a great read if you can't make it through the show. You know, that would make sense, it being a great read, Crowface, since they wouldn't be screaming. I guess you wouldn't, like, I wonder why they opted to do it that way. I'm okay, like, I'm usually pretty okay with hyped up characters. It doesn't typically bother me, but it was like the way that it's every sentence is what was kind of like making me struggle a little bit to get through it. But the story seems fascinating, right? Like, I love the concept. Young Naruto also, yeah. Yeah, he used to yell a lot. But yeah, maybe not as much as us. To be fair, maybe he stops. Maybe he doesn't yell as much as it goes on. He stops yelling further into the story as it gets serious. See, that's what I assumed. And the first few episodes, he's young. And I assume as he grows as a character, he won't be yelling as much. I started thinking about Yuji and how hyped up he used to be early Jujutsu Kaisen, and how he kind of like mellows out a little bit, but in a sad way. And then I made myself sad. Jujutsu Kaisen. let you know if I continue watching it. I've been watching a lot of anime because Ren, when he goes to bed, I am up for another 2 hours before I go to bed. And so, because I can't do anything on my computer since it's in the room, I have just been watching anime after stream for like an hour, and then I'll scroll on my phone for like a little bit and then I fall asleep. When I read it, I didn't get the impression that he yelled a lot, but then the anime came out and surprised a lot of yelling. Yeah, right? I also kind of feel bad for, I know it's meant to be funny, but I genuinely feel bad that the sister from the church that he grew up in is constantly, for years, getting harassed by him. Like, I know it's meant to be funny, but I couldn't help but just feel like awful for her for having to deal with that for years. Hi, Ice Dragon. Hi, hi. Hi, hi. Got a box of spiced cake in the pantry, so it's gonna be made today. I love spiced cake. Ooh, Taco Bell, Taco Balls. Taco Bells for dinner, yum. So as long as I just let myself enjoy the day, it'll be okay. Heck yeah. Sounds like you got the makings for a really good day. Oh, so it's nice. Taco Bell sounds yummy too, yeah. I wonder if they ever fixed the door at my Taco Bell after those kids broke it when I was there. That was crazy. The crinkle noise you're hearing right now is these little silicone mascara wands. If you're here tomorrow night, we stream ASMR from midnight to 3 AM. I can show you with hand cam what these triggers look like. Oh, Records of Ragnarok. Ren really likes Records of Ragnarok. He's been telling me about it. Alright, my floofers. Now you can probably assume where I'm going to be sending you tonight. She's got germ on her body pillow. Oh my god. That's so freaking funny. I'm gonna send you guys over to my bestie Belle. My bestie wifey Belle. Thank you, sweet. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. Welcome, welcome. She did have me for a while. So sweet. It's midnight right now for me. EST. Yeah, Octo. I'm actually restarting stream. I'm gonna do another 3 hours. Imagine. I had so much fun. I'm glad I was able to do the full stream. I'll keep resting up my voice and taking it easy so that I can stream more. Tomorrow we are going to do some cyberpunk, and we're gonna do Johnny's, or start working on Johnny's secret special ending for cyberpunk. So if you want to see that and my blind reactions to how that goes, you're more than welcome to join tomorrow. We're going to be playing at 9 PM EST. ASMR, however, starts at midnight EST. If you join our Discord, we have roles that you can grab that ping you for when we go live for variety, or you could grab the roles specifically for ASMR if you are mainly an ASMR enjoyer. We have one for both. It's also the easiest way to see my schedule and get up-to-date notifications on if I have to cancel stream. We are going to be watching Cyberpunk Edgerunners on Saturday, the final 5 episodes. Alright everyone, love you. Good night. Good night. Bye-bye.